Okay, here's the scene. You're sitting in a room, pretty small room, with a few people you know, and you're not super close with any of them, but we'll call it Facebook official. You start to get a whiff of something that's not smelling so good. You're thinking, man, I hope that wasn't me. It wasn't, but you try and make eye contact with people, see if you might gauge who it might have been, but no one confesses. We've all been there. We've all smelt them, but we never heard them. They're those silent but deadly ones, and usually it's the person you least expect. Well, it was likely me, as it has been my whole life. I've had this habit of going under people's radars a lot, both on and off the field. You know, I'm not very tall, I'm definitely not buff, and admittedly, I get mistaken for under 18 all the time. You know, though, before college, I was definitely as naive as I looked. I went to a private middle school where instead of having health class like every other middle school, we had religion. What that meant was I literally didn't know the ins and outs of what sex was. With my background, the ultimate community was definitely an eye-opening experience. And I never thought that I could learn so much about myself from it. A few years ago, I had some teammates play this game, or whatever you want to call it, of 6 Degrees, where they basically wrote down a bunch of people's names on a piece of paper and drew all these lines connecting them based on hookups that they had heard of. Yeah, juicy stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it, but I've heard of its expanse and its web-like properties. At the time, I had been dating the same guy that I came into the Frisbee community with, so as far as I know, I wasn't on that list. But that was then, and this is now. And I think that if people were to do that again, I would definitely be caught up in that web somewhere.